Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the 2011 film Jack and Jill. Now, as you know, Jack and Jill is a 2011 comedy film that was directed by Dennis Dugan, as well as the screenplay being written by Adam Sandler. Now, keep in mind that back in 1999 all the way up to the current year, Adam Sandler's company Happy Mansion Productions were known for releasing hit and miss films, or films that don't really age too well now, given the fact with PC culture and other things. And Jack and Jill, I would say, is more like that film that is like a perfect example and was considered one of the worst films ever made. Now, the premise of the film is meant to follow Jack, who is a successful advertising executive who kind of lives with his wife and two kids. And of course, we see how Jack has to put up with his immature, childish, and kind of unemployed twin sister Jill. Now, I would say the two characters work perfectly. Like, Jack is meant to be the opposite of Jill. He's meant to be a bit more successful. He basically tries to kind of tolerate Jill to some extent. Well, Jill, I would say, is like that friend or that family member who's always going to be annoying, puts things to impossible standards, and kind of acts like the victim in the situations. And of course, we see now how not only Jack has to kind of deal with Jill wanting to stay longer, but also having to try and get Al Pacino to star in a Dunkin' Donuts commercial. And this kind of leaves the fiasco where Pacino ends up falling in love with Jill, and Jack kind of having to kind of keep everything under control. Now, I would say the film is kind of relatable. I think what makes Jill work as a character is that she's kind of like that friend, that roommate, or that sibling you had who was always kind of annoying, irritating, and kind of putting everything around them as if she's the victim in the situation. And I can kind of understand Jack's wife trying to be supportive to Jill, but you can kind of tell she does put Jack a bit too far on the kind of bad guy list. Like, I get it, sometimes people try to be supportive to someone or defend them, even though it's clear they don't really see the effects it has. And yeah, keep in mind, given the fact this is a Happy Mansion production movie, some of the stuff wouldn't age now, given today with everything now with PC culture. Given the fact that, yeah, it's got basically Mexican stereotypes, every stereotype known to man, and surprising enough, you even had Jared Fogle, the former spokesperson from Subway, appearing in one of Jack's parties. And keep in mind, this was before Jared Fogle got found out for his criminal acts. And I would say, to me, Jack and Jill has a bit of a message about it doesn't matter if someone's irritating, annoying, or kind of like the vein of your existence. It's important to kind of realize they still matter to you, and it's not too late to fix things. And I kind of feel Jack does care about Jill, but it's just kind of clear he just gets annoyed with Jill's irresponsibility and her childish behaviour. So I think, to me, Jack and Jill is an okay-ish film, but it's really not gonna hit the mark. And keep in mind, with everything from PC culture now, it wouldn't age this well. So I think it deserves thumbs in the middle. It's kind of alright, kind of okay, but really, it's not really gonna hold a candle anytime soon. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.